Previously last week, the investigators enjoyed a reunion at the Resi, only to have their libations interrupted by a strange package containing a porcelain doll full of a mysterious fluid. Confounded by the odd toy, they set about the city in search of answers. The bookshop in Nerva showed promise with a large collection of occult literature, leading them to sit in on a lecture from Baron Granau, whose intense evangelicalism of sex magic was matched only by his big dick energy. Here the party split, chasing down separate leads of Anita Berber, whose sudden death and the erection of a strange doll. Oh, to the creation of a strange doll. Not that erection. Dolls don't have erections. Or not the dolls I like. Hey. I mean, I'm more about the dolls with holes in them, but, you know, to each his own. Setting out to find the creation of the strange doll, they looked for the mysterious doll maker, and meanwhile, the other people went to the hospital. And arriving at the morgue, they found on Anita Berber's body the telltale signs of a needle's puncture in her neck. A surreptitious sign of foul play. Meanwhile, the others found the dollmaker's shop, and breaking and entering into the modest Berlin flat, navigated by gunlight flashes, momentarily glimpsed, revealed huge piles of porcelain dolls covering every surface. We rejoin the investigation as the boys make their way through the darkness, the crunch of porcelain under their feet. Sure. Yep, no problem. You go and stuff some... They're pretty sharp. You take some of these shards and you don't cut yourself, but you notice that of the dolls that you're walking over, you're having to pick your footsteps carefully. You're still crushing like pieces of broken porcelain underfoot, and it is like broken glass all around this place. Welcome! Noise. Oh, I thought you said you were having a coffee. You're having a coughing fit. Do you have the fit? Do you have the vid? You gotta stop chain smoking blunts, man. I told you about that. Right? Huh? You get free prostitutes by giving them blunts? You share blunts with prostitutes? Dude, you're gonna catch COVID doing that. So, who is all... I forget. Now, remind me, who is making their way through the doll maker shop here, and who went over to the morgue to investigate and examine Anita Berber's body? That's for the best. All right. Well, that makes it easy on me. So you guys are making your way through this doll shop, and it is pitch black. It is dark, and you are sporadically shining light through gun flashes as you make your way through here. And each shot reveals every single surface as you make your way through this small flat is covered with these dolls piled on each other, hair, bits of clothing littering the ground. You make your way, each step being carefully put down, still crunching underfoot. Give it a good sniff. It smells like horsehair. It smells like horsehair. It smells like horse ass. Piles of dolls that are not smashed, and as you... Yeah, you pick it up. Sure, you pick it up. Oh boy. Oh dear. Gonna get a call from the... Yep, nope, absolutely. You guys stuff a doll inside your pants. I'm sure that won't be a problem later. And continuing through this place, you guys emerge through a curtained door. You have a flashlight on you. Flicking the flashlight on, you see that all these dolls, the glint in their eye, it reflects the light of your flashlight, and it all looks like they're looking at you. The workmanship of these dolls is quite high. It's very well-made dolls. And you guys continue through. These are children's toys. You can tell that there are different sizes. You can tell that these are made for different aged children. Some of them are almost lifelike, while others are more rudimentary and probably meant for younger children. And as you continue through this flat, you make it past this curtain into a hallway. To your left is a stairway that ascends and quickly turns out of sight. To your right is a small door about 5 feet high, 2 feet wide. Could be. Give me a listen roll. So this door isn't particularly out of the ordinary. You got to remember, people were smaller back in the day. 100 years ago, they didn't have as much protein. Oh God, no. Hey, I went right over my head. I was thinking the last scenario where people were actually getting eaten. Now you're talking about eating ass. So you don't hear anything. There's quiet as a mouse in here. All right, and of the two doors, which one do you head to? There's a door at your right, door straight ahead. All right, that is a smaller one. You open that, and there's a steep set of stairs leading directly up. You see that the steps continue up ahead of you and then turn sharply out of sight. Nothing to see. All right, you guys head out right. And you find that this door opens up into a small courtyard, a little backyard area, quaint. Sky overhead is nothing more than a small gray patch just visible beyond the surrounding walls. Very New York small courtyard, just barely an open space opening up into the sky. And outside here, you find a large kiln, suitable for firing porcelain and other ceramics. You open up the kiln, and all you find are ashes on the inside. You give it a good once over. You can tell that this was used within the past week. You put your hand on it and you feel the radiant warmth held within the kiln. Empty, just ashes, and it seems like it was recently used within the last week to fire a set of these dolls, perhaps. And looking around, you're not sure. Yep, you give it a taste, you give it a lick. It's pretty acidic, acrid, and it does not taste like bone ash. You know the difference, too. Yep. There is another door. There are a series of small windows leading up this small courtyard around the series of buildings. The building, the flat that you emerged from, this doll maker shop, are all black. There are no lights emerging out into the courtyard from the building you just emerged from. You shine your light in, and all you get is the reflection off the glass. It's hard to tell what's in there. There is another door, and you're not sure where it goes, but other than the door you entered to get into this courtyard, this small kiln courtyard, there is another one. There is no fence. You are surrounded on all four sides by building, and it leads about 4 stories upward. Only one wall is the building that you emerged from. The rest are neighbors. A completely enclosed courtyard with just the kiln in it. In the Jewish part of town? You actually notice that this is quite well maintained. It is clean. You can tell that this is a professional area that has been it's been cleaned recently. It seems tidy. At this point, he's followed you around. Oh, you kept him at the front door? You hear nothing. He stands guard and continues to stay silent. There is no one approaching. You're going to leave the door unexplored in this courtyard, the other one? You can tell that the second door is still within the dollmaker's shop and probably leads to some kind of basement below. All right. Oh my. Sounds fair. You guys taking your weapons out, opening the door. A smell of moist earth and mildew assaults you, and you see black shadows and a stairway only illuminated by your flashlight sweeps. Making your way down, you find a very small basement. The walls are fitted granite, quite ancient, perhaps a medieval vintage. The floor is unfurnished, packed dirt. The space, barely 100 feet square, is unfinished save for the half dozen wrought iron candelabras and an odd metallic frame-like structure in the center of the room. It is obvious from the remains that the candles in the candelabra were allowed to burn all the way down, their blood-red wax now dried in copious rivulets along the stands in large puddles on the ground. The frame-like structure is about 6 feet from base to the tip of one of these polyhedrons. It is made of 20 equilateral triangles. It's a D20. It is an icosahedron. You can roll. Hey, Darga, do me a solid unplug and replug your microphone. You're popping a little bit. So I need you to roll a dance roll to determine what this icosahedron is in particular. Is it me? All right. It was me all along. Hmm. It is.
The 20-sided dice just roll onto your big 20-sided dice, Sardim guy.
We're just hanging out in the basement.
Rolling 20-sided dice.
Die.
Unlabeled dice maybe.
All right,
Did it
give me a
have labels
D100 roll. I need that dance roll.
All right. 68. I don't know how to dance. I got 0 on my dance skills.
Oh, well, then you would know that the dance theorist Rudolf von Lamban is a German dancer, and he dances with these icosahedrons, but you're not sure why and what they mean, or who to ask. Maybe you'd have to ask the man himself.
Fuck this. I'm blowing a hole in one of the hexagon.
How big are they? Before you blow a hole in one, how big are these
Hexa,
things?
dexa,
It's about 6 feet tall, and you immediately recognize that this is too large to get up out of this basement. You'd need a blowtorch and a few hours to deconstruct it.
Yeah. Fuck him. How dare he dance in his basement? Who gives him the right to dance in a basement in dark, musky air and like fucking red candles dripping onto the floor? Clean up your fucking dance floor. This is gonna teach him. I'm gonna blow a hole in one of his dice thing.
And as you're about to shoot the icosahedron, you look down at the ground and you see something strange. Right before you pull the trigger, you see bare footprints wandering around the dirt, hard-packed floor. And as you bend over to get a closer look, you see that these are not a man's footprints. The tracks of all the men's shoes that were, with one exception, a set of slim, bare footprints, likely that of a woman or of a youth, that lead from the center of the icosahedron and up through the staircase from the room.
Wait, are these happening while I'm looking at them? They're just walking away?
They're not just walking away. You see these footprints in the hard-packed earth.
Like
Yeah,
they're
but are they-
stepping. They're stepping in
Deacon,
front
let's
of me.
follow those tracks.
Are they
I
moving over time?
need him to know if are they stepping like there's an invisible person or
No.
these tracks are in there.
No, Bishop, no. What was your question there, Horst?
Sorry, are we seeing the footprints as they are forming, or are they already present?
They're already
Same question,
present.
Still no.
Oh.
Okay. Why do you
I
have to say
managed-
it that way?
Sorry.
He's like, no. He's like, yeah, you're right, but no.
He was trying very hard to cut you off at the pass there. He's like,
Yeah.
All right,
no,
I'm
no,
going
they
to take
just
the
exist.
doll and throw it as hard as I can in the directions the footprints went.
Porcelain shatters off the stairs.
All right. Oh well.
Mm.
Gonna
All
go
right.
ahead and doll out.
I apologize, Dr. Alexander. I had managed to fix the popping. I didn't mean to put that on you. I'm
Hey.
sorry about that.
Alexander, you did it on me.
Both of us.
Also, on you. I'm sorry.
I deserve an
He
extra.
did this to me first, though.
Yeah, that's true. No, we both deserve an extra row just in case.
I apologize. That was my bad. I should realize that I'm hacking a fraud, and of course the technical issues are on my part.
I want a discount.
Yeah,
Want
yeah, yeah. I want it for a
discount.
month.
Well, that's what you guys find down here in the basement. This strange small space with the candelabras, the red melted wax. Clearly there was a group of gentlemen probably executing some horrific rite. And whatever they summoned through this icosahedron exited up those stairs.
Cool. I'm blowing a hole through this execution now.
Yep, you sent some good buckshot through it and dismantle that evil D20.
Yes. If it's not my D20, it cannot be your D20. Let's go.
You guys
Okay.
follow the stairs back up and arrive back in the courtyard. You make your way back into the building.
Grabbing another doll.
Grab another doll.
Wait,
The
we
dolls
still
look
gotta go
different from each
upstairs.
other. What are the dolls?
Very
What's
different.
the sexiest doll there?
They're good.
big kitty
There are
one.
none of them. There's
Oh,
zero
no,
sex?
Brightburn takes the doll with the,
They're all
the
kids,
biggest
right.
the biggest dress.
No,
Yep.
there's what? Okay.
Yeah, these
There's
aren't
a-
those kind of dolls. Although I like where your head's at because you are surprisingly close to. Never mind. You guys make your way back into the building and find yourself.
Wait.
Hang on.
Everybody
I
rough
want to
holes?
go look at the dolls a little bit more closely. I want to basically start smashing their heads until I see if one of them is moving. I want to finish
Holy
off, make
shit.
sure all the heads are broken.
I'm just gonna watch this then. Actually, I'm gonna I'll protect the back door and make sure nobody comes in. But I'm gonna watch him break every doll because
Listen,
that
man,
just
next
sounds
thing you
fun.
know, you're in fucking future, like, zombie-filled
I know.
Berlin,
I said
flying
I was
and
gonna watch him
hovering.
because I was entertained. Do it.
Hey man, that said Horst. You do
Remember?
remember you have a doll in your pants. Right?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
keeping that one. I'm
Yeah.
saving one and I'm
That
breaking
one doesn't get smashed.
Yeah.
That doll that we're smashing the rest of them is going to stand by your
Fuck
dead.
it, man.
But
If
the
you're
other
gonna do it, I'm
ones-
gonna blow a hole through some of these dolls too, man.
Yeah.
Let's go. Yeah. Let's blow all the dolls. Fuck. Oh, boom. Shotgun shot.
You guys
So
grab
basically,
a
we're
Brightburn
double
lights up
tapping.
a cigarette and just kind of like takes a seat.
Yep, and watching the just complete destruction unfold, you make quick work. All the dolls are getting completely devastated. And the lighting in here makes it difficult to see, but you take the time and just crush every bit of porcelain and leaving none still standing. You do feel out of the corner of your eye and your peripherals vanishing into the darkness.
We need to kill them all quickly.
But you're pretty sure you got all of them.
I'm gonna whistle for my dog to come in, and I'm gonna have a sniff around for anything that's like a rat or something, you know, just in case, you know, because you know if there was something running around the ground, I want to know. Find
He
it, boy.
makes a pass, does a loop around, and then he
Kill it.
arrives back at the stairs leading up.
Hey guys, we have a problem. There seems to be something up here. And I lock and loaded. Shall we go?
Your loyal hound points like a Dachshund, one leg up, tail very straight, making your way up the stairs. Leading from the hallway reaches a modest bedroom and living quarters. Here you find a rumpled bed, a small vanity, and a makeshift dining area set up next to a wood-burning stove. A window next to the bed looks out over the front courtyard. Most of the wall space in this room is given over to bookshelves. The subject matter ranges over a wide variety of topics from mathematics to history to geography to books on ceramic firing techniques in languages including Latin, Greek, German, and Hebrew. If any of you know the latter, they note. Do any of you Jewish know Hebrew?
Brightburn's Jewish.
I'm
Oh, yeah.
Polish. That's sort of like being Jewish.
Oh, I am Jewish. I forgot. I'm Jewish.
They speak the Yiddish,
We're
yes, of
all
course.
Jewish. Everyone's Jewish. Every one of us is Jewish.
Okay.
That's how Jewish people sound, totally, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta cut that out.
Yeah.
We just got canceled.
Many of damn it, canceled again. Many of the tomes in the language appear to be extremely esoteric subjects having to do with the study of the Kabbalah. One of the few bits of art on the wall is an unframed, slightly curled 17th century print depicting an old man seated in a chair holding a 10-pointed symbol inscribed with various Hebrew letters. If
Not
anyone,
creepy at all.
if anyone would try and discern what exactly that a piece of art is, I need an occult roll.
I'm gonna open my book too to get an advantage if possible.
I'll give you
Just-
advantage on your occult roll, absolutely.
Alright. Colt. Where's that Colt? Alright, 69
Nice.
and 50. Wait, how does that work again? I forgot. The Colt. Oh, do I just press the bonus?
Yes,
Plus
so the
two.
bonus / penalty, and that would make you have a 29 instead of a 69. Nice.
Nice.
So that's going to identify the symbol as a Sephirah, the 10 emanations in Kabbalah.
Damn. Interesting.
And
Is
as
there-
you gaze into it, you notice the edges as if the paper flutters right off the wall. It's moving a little bit.
Oh, there's wind. I'm gonna fire through the picture, just in case there's somebody behind it.
There is no one behind it, however, as you start examining the room, looking for a secret passage. Where is this draft coming from? You're sure that this paper wouldn't be moving on its own? There's a bookcase. Giving it a push, a squeeze, a jostle. You push hard on the side nearest the wall, and you set the case moving on its counter-pivoted balance, uncovering
Cock my
another
gun.
set of stairs leading still farther up.
I whistle for my dog and like tell him to go up. Bring it down.
Just for clarity's sake, what do you mean what do you mean by that?
I mean, whatever ran away. I want him to bite its neck and bring it down, dragging, crying.
And after a few moments, dragged down the stairs is a 90-year-old man covered in blood. You immediately see a trail all the way down the stairs of just pooled blood as this old, frail man is beaten to an inch of his life. And as you glance at him, you see him still clutching a knife in his right hand, and you're like, God damn, dog, I didn't mean you to hurt him that bad.
No, I did. It's fine.
And on second examination...
I'm going to pat up him and say, good job, and give him a treat.
On second examination, you see that both of this old man's wrists are slit. He clearly tried to kill himself.
Oh, it must be immortal, probably. I'm going to put the gun to his head. It's like, do you want me to help you with that?
Please.
What did you...
Please.
Please what?
You can hear him saying something over and over again, and because you, both of you who are Jewish, you recognize what he's saying in Yiddish as kill me, kill me, kill me.
Why?
Over and over again.
So, tell me why first.
The old man's quite weak. You can tell that he's insane. He's half mad. Clearly he's seen something that's driven him to the end of his wits.
I go to him, I was like, I can do it, but tell me why, and I will release you from this mortal coil and let you sing along with my God, and my God alone. And I really mean my God, by the way. I'm going to sacrifice him after he tells him.
She was here. She came through the artifact.
In the basement?
We didn't know. We thought we were summoning. We didn't know she would come. We thought, oh, good God, what have we done? Hush, Tortereth, please.
I write down everything, and I grab the knife before he takes his last breath, and I stab into his heart, and it's like, go to my God, and be his food for the next millennium.
Hey, thank you.
You don't want to thank me. You're gonna wish I didn't.
And he passes. You see the light fade from his eyes, and he grows still.
And for that brief second, you see a red light, like his soul just got ripped out of his...
Brightburn looks through his pockets to see if he has a wallet.
Yes, you have your damn wallet.
This old man, skin and bones, he's got to be at least 90 years old. You do not find... He is not wearing pants. He is wearing a Cossack.
All right, is there a wallet in his Cossack?
No.
How big's his dick?
It's huge.
Nice.
Damn. Let's go upstairs and find out.
Brightburn has the deacon take a picture of him next to the dick. He's just like smiling, thumbs up.
It's like a victory.
Deacon, picture.
Okay. Yes,
Trophy.
sir. Yes, sir. Give me a second.
Yes.
And I take out the big ass camera, with the flash and everything. He has to stay there for.
Deacon, who's bigger? Me or this one?
Sir.
Deacon. Yes, thank you. Don't you forget it.
It's like one of those pictures you take next to a marlin, like a big fish you caught.
And the big flash and gunpowder and stuff.
Do you think we should take it with us, or?
This guy.
You think
the
it'll
dick?
come in handy? Yeah, the
His
dick.
Oh,
the
I
dick,
guess.
Obviously.
All right, sir.
All
And
right.
I grab my knife and cut it off for him, and put it in a bottle.
Yeah. No.
bottle.
Just in your pockets. It's fine.
Yeah, you have it, sir. You know who will try to eat it.
No, God, you? Oh, yes, the dog. Right.
Fine.
Yes, I'll take it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go upstairs.
Yeah,
My gun
Brightburn kind of
cocked
throws
again.
it over his shoulder. Carries on upstairs.
And you make your way up the stairs. You guys arrive up to the attic of the building and find that the entire floor is littered with papers. The window askew. It's been forced open by the wind. This damned blowing wind. And it's scattered the papers everywhere. And you can see over where his blood is pooled on the ground, a giant pile of the papers were blown into him, probably saving his life as it blocked off his cut arteries and stopped him from bleeding out. Going over some of the papers, you see that it's more esoteric. This is of the occult nature, some kind of summoning ritual.
Well, let me look at it in my book. Oh, I got 25. Fuck it. But you know what? Whatever. I'll take it anyway. Ha! I don't get shit. Oh,
You
wait, does that matter?
realize that this is... Yes, that's a lot better. That would be a 0.5 out of 70. That's an extreme success. You immediately pick up one piece of paper, no blood on it, and it catches your interest. This is a summoning ritual of Ashtoreth, the Hebrew spelling for the goddess Astarte.
Oh, I have done this before. Not this god, but interesting. This is a summoning ritual, my friends. Let's, and then I guess the downstairs, whatever I blew the hole through, is the artifact the guy was talking about. That they were dancing around, I'm guessing. And, of course, our rituals are more sexual than this creepiness.
You would know that Astarte is she's a rather raunchy god. She is a very sexual being, but to find out more information about this particular god, it might be worth paying a visit to the Pergamon Museum.
Well, I can't legitimately leave evidence behind, so I'm gonna get a match and take a paper, rummage through his anything that's valuable, just for my cult leader, and toss toss it onto the paper and let it burn, and then we'll walk out nonchalantly.
Burn the evidence. Absolutely. You guys pilfer whatever's valuable and take it within your persons. Absconding with a doll. Horst? As you follow your friends out of the dollmaker's shop with newfound information, you feel yourself pulled an unseen gravity down the lane.
In your pants.
Having nothing to do with the doll in your pants. It's making you walk a little bit funny, but this is different. This is an odd sensation. It's almost like you have vertigo. And as you look back towards your friends, they're no longer there.
I know this feeling.
Touch your doll, hurry it, quickly. It's the only one that's gonna protect you.
As you stop and turn, you try and find the alleyway that they disappeared down. They jump into an alleyway, a door frame that you just can't see them. Are they messing with you? As you turn around, you find that the street you traveled down stops some 5 feet in front of you, so you have to turn again in a sharp V and continue down another way. With no other way forward, you emerge from the alley alone into a much different city. Skyscrapers? You
Sweet.
thought that such buildings were only existed in New York, but these are towering, but bent in weird angles and made of reflective glass. They're emanating a strange golden hue that illuminates the air. The fog that you stand captured this entire city. It's effusive, like a soft sunset. And from each of these skyscrapers, they're connected. Catwalks haphazardly run from the structures, some straight while others loop or rise so steeply they seem impossible to navigate. Suddenly you feel eyes on you.
Someone's in love with you.
What?
Someone wants to fuck you.
Someone does want to fuck you, though. Someone wants to fuck you real hard.
Someone wants to do both at the same time. I want to fuck you, and I never want to fuck you all at the same time.
I apologize to all our ASMR fans. This is probably like, oh, God, no, please stop.
Or please more. Oh god.
Hasmer.
What are you doing, Horst?
I'm gonna turn around and mosey, kind of retrace my steps.
As you retrace your steps, you
Kinda
find
lost.
yourself back at the dead end, and as you look, feeling out, trying to push in the stones, surely there's some kind of platform 3 3/4 situation going on here. You continue to feel the eyes on you.
I'm gonna pull out the doll and have a look at it. Maybe wave it around and say, "Hey, leave me alone."
It is just a normal doll. The porcelain eyes stare blankly back at you. As you look into them, you see movement in your peripheral.
Okay. I quickly turn around towards that.
Sitting in a stoop, unmoving, is a fox.
Oh, what does the fox say?
Like, okay, well, you know what? I've got some nice dry cat food that foxes would love. So I take a little bit out of my pocket, put it in my hand, and kind of wander over to the fox to offer it some treats.
Fox leaps down to your feet, looks up at you, and then starts
What's
eating
up,
all the
buddy?
cat food.
Sweet. I wait for him to finish.
And then you kill him?
Flicks his
Okay,
tail,
kill him.
circles around you, trots over to the corner, and then turns back to look at you.
All right, I'm gonna go over and look at the corner, maybe feel around in the corner. I mean, he's not like just using the corner as like, you know.
Restroom?
Now his leg doesn't come up, and as soon as you make it to the corner, he starts moving in front of you, occasionally looking back at you. You walk around the corner, and you see everywhere hundreds, thousands of foxes. Some of them are in shops. Others are carrying saddlebags full of goods as they bustle through the throngs of fur. Baby foxes are pushed in strollers with other little ones. Playing on stoops, you wander.
These are a metaphor for people, correct?
These are all
What?
foxes.
Are these
I
like
mean, is the
human shaped
fox-
foxes?
It's like Lewis Wayne cats, but as foxes. So, is the fox who I initially encountered still hanging around? Is he trying to nudge me to go any particular direction? Because I'm going to go with him.
It's not hard to follow him, and you maintain he is making it easy for you to follow you, or for you to follow him. And as you do, your wonder of the whole bizarre scene robs you of your focus for a moment. And as you return, you focus on where you're going to put your foot, and you look down, and you're about to step on a fox. You're about to step on a foxtail. Give me a dex roll, please.
Alrighty.
You got this. You have this. Oh my god, you have this.
Not a problem. You're able to step right over that foxtail. You do not crush that poor little tails fox.
He was a ninja in his past life. He does a flip too, by the way.
And as
So
you
I'm
make
gonna.
it,
Yeah, go ahead.
what are you going to do?
Oh, I was gonna take the doll hair that's in my pocket and try and give myself a fake foxtail.
Hot.
I have a pretty strong disguise roll. There you go, nice hard success.
Hot. Oh fucking A. Hard success.
Blend in,
Oh
dude.
my god.
You made a Fergus proud, and you continue, and you find yourself after a few minutes arriving at a train station.
Oh.
After a few moments of waiting, a train arrives, and giving you a curt nod, the fox that you've been following this entire time, you can tell he is asking you to get back on one of these train carriages.
I mean, what do these train cars look like? Do they look like cattle cars? Do they look like, luxury cars?
Extremely
fox-sized?
fancy. You in
Oh,
your
I'm getting
life,
on. Well, I you know what I say? I look at the fox and I'm like, after you, and I kind of point to the thing and wait for him to get on.
he flicks his tail. You can tell that while there is a rush of movement, there are many foxes getting off and on, boarding and unboarding. This is not his stop. This is for you.
Trust him.
Yeah, I'll get on. I'll give him a few more pieces of cat food though on my way, like as a way of saying thanks.
He nibbles on him quite gratefully, and you hop onto the train. And immediately, this entire place is a level of luxury that you've never seen in your life. You've only read about it in papers. This is reserved for the very upper tier of the gentry. This is monarchy level. There is deep, luscious red leathers. The entire platform is raised up, probably operating on some kind of mechanisms, some mechanical innovations that you have not met before. It is a smooth ride. As the train pulls out of the station, you find yourself settling back as a little fox waiter comes up with a drink. You're so sleepy and tired. It's such a comfortable, smooth ride. You find yourself drifting off before you even know it.
Nope, a horse doesn't sleep. Nope. He pops some Dexedrine.
Alright, this is why you always tape your.
I don't sleep anymore.
Later.
I never sleep. So I got Dexedrine, I got methamphetamine, I got it all.
Yeah, horse hasn't slept in years.
Immediately coming back. Getting that Dexedrine going through your system. You see a wonderful tunnel of color swirling around you. This train has left the tracks and is jolting through the space-time continuum back to the real world, out of the land of dreams.
Always tip your waiters, guys.
And then you find yourself with sleepy, tingly footfalls standing right behind your companions.
I'm just not going to say anything about any of this. That was me and Dexy. We're not talking. Do I still have the tail, or was that part of a dream?
You do have your tail.
All right, I'm going to take that tail off and put it back in my pocket.
Yep, no one noticed.
Where did you get that? Come
I don't
on,
know.
do disguise, do a sneak at least if you're gonna hide your tail.
All right, hang on.
If you have
A
a
sneak.
tail, Christ.
What is a sneak? Stealth?
Stealth, whatever.
How about sleight of hand? See that?
Oh fuck. Okay. All right. I didn't see shit.
Hey guys, did you guys see a fox by any chance?
No, but I see a dog.
All right. You know what? Tell that dog to go kill any fox that comes near us.
Sure.
Naturally,
he likes
fuck
human
foxes.
flesh.
You guys come around the corner and emerge back into the city, and it is windy and foggy. It is hard to see what's around you, and you hear there's a lot of commotion from coming down the street.
What? Didn't we just burn down a house though?
Yeah, but you know, that was a doll maker's shop, and these things happen. You got to be careful when you're firing porcelain.
Yeah, true.
Fire department's there. They seem to have it under control, but this is there's a bunch of noise coming out of the fog, and it seems to be like a big mob, a crowd of people.
I'm gonna guide the head priest and horse to the side of the road, on the side of the street, so that anybody that runs, they're gonna run past us, and we don't get trampled. And then watch whatever comes out of the fog.
You guys retreat to a space of safety, and immediately you're glad you did, because the scene that saunters down the lane overwhelms you. Women, men frantically thrust down the lane with a wild jubilation, evoking the most baccalaurean revelry you can imagine. Couples, groups grope and pull at each other's clothing, passionately throwing themselves into deep kisses, while there's throwback bottles of booze and states of undress. Maybe.
Wait. Is this an orgy happening in front of our face?
Oh yeah.
Apparently.
Yo,
yeah.
sure, you go for it.
Brightburn takes off his shirt. Starts wading into the crowd.
I have to join them this time.
You guys jump in, and there's about 40, 50 people hurling themselves. You guys start swimming in the commotion. Every conceivable indulgence is in plain view, right on the street, seemingly oblivious to the stares of the passerbys as the parade of celebrations pass, with you all continuing in its revelry.
I mean,
The dog is always, he's like stepping on people's faces to make sure the prophet is safe. He is like guarding it. Anybody that trusts him, they're gonna get their throat bitten. Fuck out.
Oh, yes, step on my face.
horse
Got
is not
piss on them
involved.
too.
Unfortunate side effects of Texadrine abuse is erectile dysfunction, so horse is kind of standing aside, doing nothing.
Here. I come out and I take out a blue pill. This should help you, sir.
I only take things that keep me awake.
This will keep you awake.
All right, I popped the blue pill.
Boing, and as you guys are making your way through this crowd, different inebriates getting thrown at you. Here, have a little bit of this. This will be good for you. Have a little sniff of this. Inject here.
Yes, please.
I'm
thank
gonna.
you.
Who has really good sleight of hand? Oh wait, you have a horse.
Yeah.
Start stealing everybody's wallet.
All right, I'm gonna pickpocket like.
Cause it's on the floor, and you might as well do it while you're fucking.
Wait, hang on. Why? What am I doing this for again?
Money?
We go off to the side, and you're like, pickpocket all the people you're fucking. This makes no sense to me. Why am I doing this?
Money.
All right, so I pickpocket some people.
Oh, wow. Okay, I'm going to say you make 3 successful pickpockets. Each one. Okay, there'd be a spread of the different kind of people that you get. All right. Let's say you get 100 pounds off one, 10 pounds off the other two. Go ahead and add 120 pounds to your inventory.
Done.
Nice. I'm glad I can help you, sir. Please,
Good
fuck.
job.
I have more pills if you need them.
As you guys are whining, dying, and finding and fucking and sucking, a woman makes her way up to you, Dr. Brightwood. Wild-eyed woman forces her way through the crowd towards you. Big tits, intense eye contact. And after you guys go at it for a little bit, she starts to ingratiate herself with you. Doctor, I'm fascinated with your teachings, Doctor. I believe that there is a useful function I can serve you in your organization.
Wait, is she talking to the prophet?
She is talking to the prophet.
My dog is like there watching her neck.
Yes, how can I help you, my dear?
Well, I think it's how I can help you. And at this point,
Brightburn immediately starts unzipping his pants.
Yep, and she snaps her fingers, and you see her point, and 3 women that were standing behind her all swarm you. And
Wait,
you
what
just,
about her?
she's serving her purpose, and she is directing these ladies to join the cult. And she is she is continuing her on the outskirts of this flesh pile.
I have a question. Since my cult does have like a lot of sex parties and summoning sexual related things, would we know this person?
This young lady seems to be a new face, and as the pile of flesh continues to turn, some of the other girls. Oh yeah, is this him, Max? Fashionably dressed lady says. Oh yeah, I think he's cute. Another one says. Maxine turns back to you, placing a hand on your arm. Please, Dr. Brightwood, teach us your carnal secrets.
Wait,
Yes,
did she
dear.
just say con of secrets?
Carnal secrets, Deacon. Don't worry,
Oh.
I've got this one.
I trust you, sir.
Good. Yes, come with me. Have you ever seen a man do this? And Brightwood twists his dick into the shape of a pretzel. And then he flips over onto his hands, and then he starts spinning the pretzel in the air, and
Oh,
and
God.
then it like unfolds and turns into an umbrella. How about that? Have you ever seen a man do that before?
Oh my god, that is amazing. Oh
You
my
know It's fucking
god.
amazing.
That's
Now,
so
all of you,
impressive.
knees
I'm
clothing off
sorry.
all of you. Fade to black. Deacon,
my God.
we'll catch you later.
And that's where we're going to take a 5-minute break.
Fucking amen.
With
Like
that
Inspector
raunchy,
Gadget. Inspector Gadget dick.
boop, 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 boop. Yeah, with that amazingly raunchy scene and fade to black, we're gonna cut to our 5-minute break.
Mm. Did you like the way I killed the guy with the soul being ripped from his body, sir?
Oh yes, distracted right now, but yes, very much
Yes.
so.
I love it when people kill old people. That's what makes my dick hard.
Exactly. Fuck old
Nice.
people.
I want to portray a proper cultist, you know?
You're nailing it. All right, let's be back here in 5, folks.
Alright. Man, this song is good.
Yeah, you know what they say it takes to make a good RPG session. Memorable characters, a memorable good minis, and plagiarism.
Yeah.
All right, waking up a little bit hungover from your revelry, your partying the day before. You guys have the day to yourself. The city is yours. What are you doing?
I make sure I get the bath ready for my pastor. I clean the blood off the knives, and then I make dinner, for both the prophet and dog and horse.
So the standard daily routine. Gotcha.
Yeah. So, here's your egg, steak, and cocaine. Horse, what? There's egg, steaks, and the whatever you use to keep yourself awake, as well as orange juice. Oh, and coffee for you, sir.
Sounds
Unless
wonderful.
Sorry, I just woke up. Ooh.
it's,
Well, what are you giving me?
I hand him the coffee, and I just like, oh, good morning, sir. And I make sure to toss the dog. I'm gonna give the dog something that looks very long and crunchy, and I hand it to him, and he'll eat it, crunch. And a little like a nail will fall to the ground for some reason. It's weird. What the fuck are we looking at? General chat. What do you? Is this what you masturbate to?
Yeah. It's been a tradition in our apartment household for the last 6 years to have a Jeff Goldblum amongst above all of the toilets. Now that I've moved out and I have my own place, it's nice to have my own Goldblum in place.
That's
Nice.
awesome.
Feels like home.
That's awesome.
It's a pretty good one. It's a pretty good one they made there. Not too bad.
What the? Is this actually your toilet?
Yeah.
Holy shit!
That's my toilet.
Hilarious.
I just peed in there. I came back. You were trying to force feed me coffee.
Oh, nice. Well, thank you for sharing your religious artifact
You're welcome.
on your golden throne or porcelain throne, I guess. All right, yeah. So that's what happened. What do we do next? Is that one woman here? She's not upset with missing one of her prostitutes, right?
No, they were all ours to do with what we will.
Oh, okay, excellent.
Maxine is there. You can see that she's cleaning and doing other functionary work.
Oh, well, I make sure she eats too, because I wouldn't be a proper host if I didn't allow her to eat.
Absolutely. And not only does she seem unconcerned with her missing friend, you can tell that there's already 2 or 3 more replacements.
A woman of class and who knows his business probably. Excellent. I can work with you.
I think nothing of it, Bishop. I think that we'll get along just fine.
I think so too, madam. How can we help you?
Oh, please, I am just happy to be a part of the organization. I think that we will be able to mutually aid each other.
Excellent. Does she look like the goddess I know about from the thing?
She does not. And at this point, you guys, your wonderfully relaxed, slow morning is interrupted by a phone call.
Okay,
It's
I'll
not phone
answer it. Yes, sir, I got it. I pick up. Hey! No, we don't take scammers. We don't do scammers. If you're a scammer, you have to go away.
You hear a familiar voice across the other line. The memory of Bell lives on.
Oh, we used the doll, by the way. Oof, it was sexy.
Click.
I just wanted to say that to him. They said the memory lives on or something. Hey, where's that woman? The
I don't know,
prostitute.
Deacon. That was your job. What was her name?
Stuff.
Yes, that's what I thought.
Give me a second. I wrote it in the notes. Alice. There you go. Where's Alice at?
Alice has disappeared. She seemed to have made her way over to the morgue of the hospital to continue the investigation of Anita Berber. See if there was anything strange as to her untimely demise, as it would seem.
We should probably make our way over there.
We should think about it at some point. Alice is quite the free soul, though.
Yeah, and she might be like stealing from the grave, so who knows? Or the body, whatever.
We'll
She
give
might
her a
have...
few more hours, then we'll go hunt her down.
Is there anything else happening in town? And look at the new morning paper. Anything fun? Anything exciting? Orgies, whatever.
There continues to be a rash of infant mortality. There seems to be some kind of awful spike in child deaths. It's way out of the ordinary. There are just tons of little tiny coffins coming out of almost every home. There's some kind of plague, some kind of illness ravishing the younger generations.
Is there any chance of being turned into dolls, Deacon?
God, I hope not.
Oh my God! No, that's not it. Can it be?
You don't think
no.
that they're dolls? You don't think that maybe the dolls are like those voodoo?
Like they
bullshit?
connected to the kids' souls or
Maybe,
something?
and you killed them all when you crushed them.
Oh no, I shotgunned them. I didn't crush them. That's fine.
Sure,
It's
that
fine. I'm
is
sure
fine.
it's not that the case. Because then if it was, the DM would be laughing like crazy.
Sure. It's very quiet right now, though.
Is well, interesting. Nothing else, I guess. Let's go to the hospital, I guess. Unless there's, do you know of any place of heightened excitement or valuable of use to us? Since you're here to help, after all.
Who are you talking to?
The woman.
Maxine has made herself scarce. You turn around and she's no longer there.
I snap my finger and like see if it'll appear again, like to call her.
You do so, and immediately a smart dress, like a maid outfit, comes up, and three more. There are three maids in those wonderfully like black and frilly white outfits. Comes
Where
up.
are we?
Yes, master. Yeah, I believe you guys are at your abode, your apartment.
We're at our place, and these ladies are still here. These are the ones for the orgy.
Oh, these are
last
different
night.
ladies, but they're ours now, I guess. Where did your owner go?
Maxine isn't. Maxine is not our owner. She is our
I
leader.
didn't ask you that. I asked her where she went.
I believe she is acquiring more volunteers for our organization.
Okay. Where did she go to do those things?
She has a variety of recruiting grounds.
Can you show us?
Of course, I'd be happy to show you.
Excellent. I love to look at a master at their work.
Before we leave, now that Brightburn, as Brightwood has woken up, he takes the penis from last night and he brings it over to the wall collection, and he intricately opens up the lock and adds it to his collection. Where they'll
I'm
be
so
safer.
proud of my. I'm so proud of the prophet.
Yes, indeed.
Fine addition. You hang it on the wall.
He whispers to it.
I'll be back later. Ooh, that was in my brain. But absolutely. You placing the lock of your trophies and making your way outside of the building, you find yourselves back on the street. There are a couple different avenues of investigation. You can go ahead and continue to the recruiting grounds of Maxine, where I'm sure you'll find her.
Oh, I want to go check out how she recruits. So yeah, I'm going there.
Yeah. And it doesn't take you long. You guys arrive at a variety of, you guys arrive at a bar and find Maxine working over some of the less fortunate individuals. You can see that these women, While they're well dressed, you can tell through closer examination that these are prostitutes. They seem to be wearing different. You see some of them are wearing different colored shoes. Some of them are wearing green boots. Others are wearing red boots. Thinking for a moment, you actually realize that this denotes different specialities of their sexual proclivities. Green boots, usually denoting some kind of sexual torture. And as she talks to these different women, some of them seem interested, and you can tell that one or two of them probably will end up joining her.
Interesting. Okay. You know what? I just remembered something. And I called the sexy maid girl, over.
Yes, master?
I want you to go to her and inform her that we need somebody who knows how to dance.
Yes, right away, master. A dancer. And as she makes her way over to the other women, and you can tell that they're talking, discussing with each other. There are a couple different investigation avenues that you have open to you. Leaving Maxine to the recruitment of the lower level people. Letting her run wild might be to your advantage, and pursuing one of these other avenues might be a better use of your time.
Yeah, we're gonna let her do that.
Sure.
The Pergamon Museum is an option,
Ooh.
as well as looking up Anita Berber's former husband.
Oh, he's probably
I think
dead.
we go for the husband.
Oh, you want to go to the
I think
former
we go for
husband?
the husband.
Okay, we'll go for the
I think
husband,
the
sir.
husband will know something.
All right.
The museum's not going anywhere, but if the husband was involved, he will be.
Well, all right, sir. We want to keep our allies close to us and our enemies even closer.
Yes,
Thinking
I
it
believe
might be
that's the
wiser.
expression.
That's a good expression, I tell you. It's a wise folk wisdom, and adhering to it. Think it might be good to talk to this man before he absconds and gets out of the country. You track him down, and as an entertainer and public figure, finding Chet Hoffman is initially no problem. His residence is at the Windenhof Casino. By the time of his...
Before we get in there, guys, how do we want to do this? Do we think good cop, bad cop, cop that has dolls and cat hair in their pockets and is popping drugs in the corner?
Or yeah, good cop, bad cop. I have the gun. You be the friendly
Good cop,
guy.
bad cop, fucking crazy cop.
Yeah. I'm gonna shoot you in the fucking head.
You're
I'm gonna
doing
shoot
good cop,
you,
bad
motherfucker.
cop, and I'll just
Whoa.
masturbate in the corner. What do you think?
That works.
Dubious interrogation methods.
No.
All right,
I'm gonna
I'll
kick
start
down
off as the
door.
good cop, but if I start masturbating, you'll need to step in there, all right, Horace?
I'm gonna blow the door handle open, and then I'm gonna kick the door in.
You guys make your way through this casino.
Oh.
By the time
That's
of
fine.
his 1928 return to Berlin, China Hoffman has been, he's got a new dance partner. Helen Schnelda is booking shows in clubs and cabarets around the city, that's what you're able to deduce from the papers. And continuing through this casino, you make your way through the showroom, directly backstage to the dressing room. Before one of his such performances, and busting in the door, Bishop, you find him completely taken aback. He turns back from the mirror with all those light bulbs on the side of it. It's like, oh, what are you doing in here? You're not supposed to be Mike's. Oh, hey, I recognize you. Weren't you with the, oh dear, oh my, I dear.
Do you see the gun too? Does he see the shotgun pointing at his face?
God, yeah, I sure do, sir. Now, there's no reason to be hasty. Let's all calm down and have a nice sniff here. And he holds out a tray with lines already cut up on them.
Deacon smashes the tray up into the air.
Oh, are
throws it
you
across
out of
the
your
room.
mind, sir?
I have put the gun to his face. It's like,
No more
yes.
drugs, Chet. Tell us everything you know. Enough of this bullshit.
What happened to her? What did you do?
We didn't know, all right? We didn't know, all right? We didn't know what we were doing. We thought we were just doing good. I thought I was doing good. I could restore her. I'd make her better than she was, more than she was.
Chet, you're not taking any sense. This doesn't mean anything.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking English, buddy.
I throw 20-sided die on the ground. It's like, is that your fault? Like, since we were messing with her, I figured we have them. So are you ready to this? Are you ready to that? And point the gun at him.
I was there. I didn't think that it would work. I was just thinking it was some party trick, some parlor magic. She wanted
Chet,
to be a Astarte.
son of a bitch.
I thought I could help.
Where is she?
Son of a bitch, Chet. Brightwood just starts making out with him.
God.
Then he slaps him.
Oh.
Enough of that, Chet. Where is she? He. Where are they? Where's anyone? Who am I?
Sir,
Brightwood walks out of the room.
Calm down, sir. You're good.
He just leaves.
You're fine.
I was there when she died. I thought I could bring her back. She was already so close. The years of abuse. She was real deep in the cocaine and the heroin. The morphine, she was deep in her veins. I thought by using the black magic we could make her a god. But I was just a patsy. I was a lousy patsy. I was those no-good bums at the bookstore, the Envera. Goddamn Baron Grinnell tricked me. I thought he was going to make her an immortal goddess, but I was wrong. I
take out my suitcase with the baggie with the doll in it. Is this related to you two?
Well, yeah, Belshazzar was the third man in our ritual summoning night. Yeah, that was, he was a part of it, but I feel like they tricked me. I wish I'd never found that place. Curse them and their filthy, degenerate heresies. Well, yeah, I don't remember.
So if I have you taste some of it, will you remember?
I'd rather not. That would be real unpleasant for me.
Oh, then you know what happens when you use it. Then tell us.
Yeah, I forget. It's probably bad.
All right, grab him.
No, stop it. Stop. Please stop. I'm not enjoying this. I really don't want to continue.
I step towards him slowly, and then the dog forms out of my shadow onto the floor. And then
where the hell did that dog come from?
And he gets right onto the thing where the mirror's at and shit, whatever. And he's looking at it, growling, blood coming off, a finger bone still in his mouth.
First offers the guy some cat food.
Yeah, that's a good idea. And I was like, it's like, now you're gonna tell me everything I want to know, or you're gonna be fed to him next. Understand me?
Belshazzar, he had to make the dolls, all right? That's how we got the global schloss. We had to get the material, or the summoning wouldn't have come off right. He sent them out all over the city, and they collected the material, and that's how we got the raw material for the summoning. I didn't know it would work out like this. There's nothing I can do.
Well, tell me exactly what happened, how it went out, how did the ritual go? Tell me in great detail.
It took months to gather enough of the lightning, but I don't understand why it didn't.
You're a dancer. Explain at the beginning, at the steps around the thing. There was a dancing moves. Tell me what exactly you did.
It was supposed to summon the goddess Borberite. That's what they told me, and Anita would become more powerful and save her from death. She was so close to the end. I was desperate.
So you sacrificed her soul to this god?
I didn't understand at the time that's what I was doing. They tricked me.
Well, one of your friends are dead because of it.
At this point, he falls to his knees, and he is burying himself in your pant legs, on your shins. He's trying to clutch at you. He's losing all the strength. He's trying to hold himself together, but the tears, they were like water over the top of the dam. He can't hold them back. I didn't know they'd take her from me. I didn't know they were just using her like a battery to fuel their foul magics.
That's what happens in cults. That's what always happens in cults. That's what's gonna happen to everybody who's in a cult. And then I'm gonna take a knife and I'm gonna let him look at it.
Wait,
And then I'm gonna place it away.
wait.
And then I'm like,
You still need me. I can still help you.
how can you help me?
She's still out there. She's dangerous.
Yeah. So am I.
She wants
And
me. I don't know why. There's some kind of key. There's some kind of unspoken bond between us. And she desires me in her presence. Even now, I can feel her agents throughout the city getting closer.
So if we keep you alive, she'll come to us, you're saying?
Something will come.
I pat him on the head, and I let him get up. I'm like, okay. And I get the knife, and I let him walk forward, when he make him feel safe. Like, alright, I believe you. We're gonna help you. And when he walks, like, he just
Thank
has
you. I
that...
appreciate that. Thanks so much. I mean, it was really something
And then
I
I'm gonna
appreciate.
push the knife into his spinal cord.
Wait,
It's like-
why are you killing him? Stop that.
Because I think he's the key. And I only want one person to have his soul.
All
And
right,
I'm gonna let my god take his soul instead.
all right. You gotta do what you gotta do.
You might have thrown him with the wrong kinds of folk here, Horst.
Horst, I'm going to give you an opportunity to save this man's life as the knife comes out and goes directly in between the shoulder blades of Chet and Hoffman. What do you do to put the brakes, pump the brakes on this situation?
You can if you want, though. That's the question here.
I mean, I would like to grab the knife and kind of negotiate a little bit more about whether we kill this guy. I don't want to kill him just yet. Let's keep him
You just
around until
just
after
grab
we...
the guy and pull him away from him, and I'll just let a miss.
Let's kill him later. There's no rush. Like, gag him. We'll leave him here and we'll come back later.
Fine. I'm so annoyed. You can see the fear, the anger in my eyes looking at the guy. It's like, you got saved. I want you to know this. And I'm gonna take out some. I'm gonna take out some rope and like tie yourself up. And I'm gonna get
Good
like,
idea.
I don't want you running anywhere. And if I see you run, they're not gonna help you. You understand me?
Yeah, I'm not going to help him if he runs. Just tie him up.
Yeah.
We'll come back and kill
All
him later. It's fine.
We'll take him back to our place.
Yeah.
There is an extreme moment of tension as the knife almost enters this man's spinal column, severing the nerves, and you reach out, stopping the knife right before it kills him. A solemn, stony glance exchanged between you, and then Chad and Hoffman and you two men all understand each other very clearly. Pulling the knife out of his back, you hand him a piece of rope. He ties himself, and then he binds himself, but not his feet, and he starts to tail you all. Clearly, this man's thread has started to fray. He is at the very end of his rope, and he...
Literally.
Yep, you guys got him tied up tight, and he is going to be sticking with you as you guys move throughout the city.
That's gonna look good. While we're walking with him, I ask him what he knows about foxes.
Well, you got different kinds of fox. You got your white-coated Arctic fox, and they're usually up in the cold place, and then you got your orange fox. They like to hang out with hounds sometimes.
Brightwood slaps him. Don't be coy, you son of a bitch.
Why are you even talking about foxes?
The man asked you
Personal
about
interest.
foxes. What the fuck do you know about foxes? None of this Arctic fox bullshit.
Well,
Fox
it's
is
all right.
Where's
Went
the
on a.
fox?
Wait a minute. I just
Where
realized
is it?
something. You're a psychic, aren't you? And I look at Horse. Why are you a psychic? Asking about Fox right now.
What? You're asking me why I'm psychic?
No, I'm asking why a psychic. You are asking about foxes right now.
I don't know. I had some kind of Dexedrine-fueled hallucination, and I wanted to understand if it had anything to do with the dolls.
I'm gonna pull out the book and then read about it, and it's like, we'll find out.
Good idea. A little concerned about this fox thing.
May I make a roll of occults, Sir DM guy?
Absolutely. Make an occult roll. See if there's any foxy things in here. Yeah, you could have sworn there was something in here, but you can't find it currently. Maybe tomorrow.
Whoa, wait. I
You
still
can't
got the
just
bonus.
roll with advantage without me saying it.
Okay, that's fair. You're right. I'm sorry. That was wrong of me.
This is all
Oh,
right.
shit.
All right.
Alright.
We'll research it
I was like,
later. You're sure there's something in here? You just saw it the other day. I thought you tabbed it, but son of a bitch. You guys continue
I
on.
look at the guy. Oh, let me do something a little bit more scary too. To the guy, I look at him and I point at the dog and I point at his shadow, and the dog goes into his shadow, just in case he runs.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, my goodness. No, I went to the Arctic. I thought that there was some foxes up there. I never seen one, and then there's the space foxes. They fight the Andros, and I'm sorry. I'll stop talking now.
Interesting. Well,
That
we
was
can
a
try
good
to look
reference,
into it
though.
later.
Wookie,
Was-
just in case someone doesn't acknowledge it. I like that.
The
That
space
was a good one.
fox.
Yeah, Star Fox.
Yeah.
Specifically, not space. Star Fox.
Thank you. I forgot that it was Star Fox. I fucked that up. Thank you.
Okay, it works.
As
In
you
the 20s,
guys
it was Space Fox.
hadn't quite made it out to the stars. The space travel was still suborbital. Yep. You guys continue with your prisoner, Chad Hoffman, and you make it back to your abode, and you find a package on the doorstep addressed to Alice.
Oh. I'll pick it up and read it. I open up, I guess.
And as you're about to open up the package, Alice comes back to the group.
What?
Hi there! How's
Oh,
everybody doing?
Wait, hold on. Alice sounds like that?
Howdy doody!
Oh my god, it's her. It's such a beautiful voice. It's just like her. Actually, even better.
And as you're about to open up the package, a black sedan shudders to a stop in front of your abode. The window rolls down slowly, only open a crack.
I push down. I push down the guy that I tied up. Get down!
No, barrels do not come out of the car. It is not like a hit and run style situation here. There is a man. You can only see his eyes as he peers out of the car at you.
Well, I just pushed the guy on the ground still, because, I am fucking paranoid as fuck.
Ow! Oh, damn it! Oh, that's a hard ground. Ow! Ow!
And I look at the car and I stare at it. It's like, yeah, you best not do that. Shut up! I almost saved your life. Almost.
I apologize. Thank you for pushing me to the ground. I love dirt. Lick, lick, lick.
And I get up, dust off myself, and look, and walk towards him. The car.
All right, Bishop, as you walk over, the rest of you hear... Phone's ringing.
Brightwood picks up the phone.
You hear a familiar
Hello?
voice, a young lady on the other end.
Hello, familiar lady. Who is this?
Hello yourself, Dr. Brightwood. Remember your old friend Grau? Click.
Wow, you You got a hookup. Nice.
Do I know
Yes.
any grouse, Deacon?
Probably, sir. I don't know. Let me check the book. I look through it. Does he know any of Growls? I honestly
do.
don't know.
You remember
Yes,
that
sir.
your old friend Alban Grau, the director of Nosferatu, a bit of a film buff in the German film industry.
Oh, yes, it's the guy you snort crack off his crack.
Yes. I remember that growl. What the hell could he want? Deacon, remind me. We're going to pay this growl a visit.
Well, one moment, sir. I'm still trying to talk to this guy. Sketchy guy.
Deacon, don't talk back to me.
Yes, sir. And I look at the guy for a second. It's like, you got lucky. And I walk away. And let's go.
Car pulls away as you guys make your way back into the city. You're going to go talk to Alban Grau, huh?
Apparently. Man, you really don't want to be talking to your people, man. DM.
You look him up. He's not exactly hard to find. The film guy. While falling on harder times, his first movie being such a flop, you're able to find his residence without too much difficulty. Ringing at the front door. Bring! Answers after a few moments. Standing at the stairwell, he does not invite you in, recognizing you all immediately. Yes, how can I help you?
Open the damn door.
All right, please come in. And he lets you all into his house.
That's a way to get in. Let's walk in.
Coffee, tea, how can I help you?
Growl, why'd you call me?
I did not call you. I do not...
Growl, why did you call me?
Look, this is a bit of a misunderstanding.
Growl?
Yes?
Why did you call me?
I'm quite confused as to what's happening right now. I'm
Growl,
quite sure I did not call.
Why did you call me?
You can ask that question as many times as you like. My response will be the same. I'm pretty sure I did not call.
I look
Deacon.
around.
Deacon, why did Growl call me?
Sit down, sir. Have this. I give him a pipe of weed. No, I'll give him a bong. Here you go, sir. Relax yourself. Like, Crow, we've been getting a message from a girl, and she told us your name and said go visit you.
As I understand, you are quite popular with his ladies.
Yes. None of them ever go missing with us. We always keep them safe.
Yes.
Anyways.
Yes, that's the
why?
rumor. 100% attendance, and no one goes missing. No one disappears over at your place on horse.
Of course. Anyways, what do you know why someone would call us to tell us to come to you?
Well, we will definitely. Me and my friends are not involved in any kind of ritual summonings. I tell you that much.
Oh, is that your friend right there? And like, point the guy's tied up, and it's like we've been ignoring his existence.
Ah, shit. Chart and Huffman, they got you, eh? Oh, well, I guess it's time for us to come clean, eh?
Yeah. Why are you, of all persons, doing this?
Yeah, thought that I've always had a bit of a esoteric interest in the occult, and I thought that expanding my horizons deeper into this particular studies would be interesting, and later did I realize that I would unleash a horrific plague on Berlin. That's my bad. I'm sorry about that.
It's okay, but why didn't you come to our church? This is our thing. You didn't ever come visit. That's a bit sad, and we have the orgies.
Sorry.
The orgies.
Been trying to finance my second film, but no one ever wants to.
Well, no, if you have ever even considered talking to us, we would have considered it. We do have the currency for such a thing.
Really? Your occult is that financially successful?
Yes.
Yes, I make sure of it.
Yes.
Congratulations.
cold-
That's-
Thank you very much. We know.
He can feel like a cold draft going down his spine. Nice to shiver.
Yeah, that's an odd sensation. I got the goosebumps. Now, how did you make money as your fine organization?
Donations, of course.
Oh, and who are these donations from?
The women and men of our church, of course.
Ah, I see. Very interesting. You'll have to discuss in more detail about the concrete methods of your financing. This is very interesting to me.
Concrete way. Do you not want to be funded for a movie or not? Is that what you're telling me?
Are you offering?
I would if you actually talk to us about the shit that has gone down. What the fuck is wrong with all this shit? What did you summon, and why are they after this person right here? And I point at the guy, and you can see like a vicious, like he can see a vicious shadow, and like just like eyes staring back at him in the shadow.
Well, I don't know what we summoned, but I can tell you what we are trying to summon. You are familiar with the Bobberats?
Yes.
Wonderful. I don't have to explain the...
Wait. Give me a second. No. Just explain from other people, actually. A collator and horse.
Of course, you are, but for the rest of everyone's benefits, so the Bobberats, the goddesses of lust and sex of the ancient Greek world, and that is the god we called upon in trying to summon within the icosahedron. However, we might have made a small mistake.
You rolled the dice, didn't you?
We rolled in a proverbial one.
And you got a nat one?
Yes, and we unfortunately accidentally allowed something other than the intended summoning into our plane. We're very sorry about that, aren't we, Chattenhoffen? Oh yeah, we're mighty sorry about that.
That's fine. One would get in here soon enough. I know that for sure. And I sigh.
Like, how do you know that? That's interesting. Why are you so certain?
Because there's always something happening around this town. And
That's quite true.
I pet his head softly. Like, now, tell me about the ingredients to make these dolls that you shorted.
Well, I believe Chattenhoffman might be able to... if he hasn't already, then maybe I should just let you know that he took some of the matter from his wife and used it as a substance, as a base for the summoning ritual in which our god used to grow her flesh from.
Wait, what did you say? So, I was right. I was 100% right.
At
When
this
I
point,
said-
Chattenhoffman looks away down at the ground in shame. Yes, it's quite true, Chattenhoffman. You do not need to be embarrassed about your accomplishments. It's a great feat to be able to bring from the other side beyond the veil into our own.
I look at it, I was like, I guessed this the moment I look at this thing, and I got the newspaper. I exactly guessed this thing.
You nailed
Perfect.
it. You did. I gotta admit, that was pretty astute. Yes, it's quite impressive, Chattenhoffman, that you are able to provide a medium for Astarte to enter our world. You, in the death throes of Anita Berber, took her life and gave it to our goddess. And at this point, Chattenhoffman looks like he's swaying a little bit. He might fall, pass out to the ground.
Alright. That explains a lot then why she's looking for you. Maybe revenge? Did you put some of your DNA in this doll?
Look, I don't know why, but it seems that a piece of Anita is in this new woman. This new
Well-
god that walks among us. And it's because of Anita's donation, the foundation from which she was birthed. She has some kind of obsession with me. I've got to get out of here. I got to get out of this town. And he moves to leave, but he just collapses onto the ground in a pile. And at this point,
Obliged.
you guys look up from him and see pulling up around the corner, just down the street, nosing around the bend, the same black sedan, 2 men in the front seat.
Well, he can't move anyways. There's a dog who will grab him the moment he tries to leave. Remember, in the shadow?
He doesn't know that.
Oh, yeah, he did. I did it in front of his face. I
He
pointed at
doesn't
it.
know that because he's crazy.
He's dumb as fuck. That's what he is.
And that, too. He is a southern... Well, southern people aren't stupid.
Some are. Anyways, so
We've
he's
lost our
dead now or
Chinese
something?
base, and we've lost our Jewish base, and we just lost all of our southern
Texans base.
as well.
Not the
Who's
Texan
left?
base.
Is anyone listening to this fucking thing?
Not the not the red states. No,
What?
they're
All
the
right.
bad states.
And the liberals are all pedophiles. There, that's everybody. We got them.
All right, good.
Very nice.
Full circle. We got
Oh,
it all.
excellent. All right. Is he dead now or is he alive? The guy. Instead of.
He is passed out. And as you guys look up from his limp form, you see the idling engine of that sedan. Parked menacingly.
All right. Take out my shotgun, point it at it, and fire.
And as you lose that shot into the Berlin streaks, as we're going to end it this week.
Nice. That's the one way to end it.
Hey,
Hey, wait. How many things have I guessed right then? Honestly.
everything.
You're 10 for 10,
Everything
man. You
for
should
10,
be
wow.
a detective.
Nice. Is that why you always stay quiet when I say something?
When you're too hot on the trail, I'm just going to shut up. Oh, no, I don't know what you're talking about. Huh? I'm over here doing something else. I got
He's
to
very
write some
quiet
notes.
about the dolls then too. Wookie. All right, it's been a pleasure, boys.
As always, thank you all for playing. Good night.
All right.
Adios, buenos nachos, hasta la pasta.